Good evening, everyone. On paper, the best game of tonight's girls high school basketball regional semifinals in the Upper Peninsula was in Kingsford. Superior Central and Stevenson each had just 2 losses going into the game. The Cougars were ranked second in the final UPSSA Little 5 poll. Stevenson was third. And both coaches were attentive and ready to go. Mark Simon for the Eagles and Greg Trowbridge for the Cougars. First quarter. Off the fast break, Tiffany Wangren to Kelsey Johnson. Back to Wangren, yes! And the Eagles lead 20-17. Moments later on the other end, Brooke Passinen with the triple were knotted at 20. Short time later, Wangren driving baseline, off the glass and good. Eagles up 2. As you can imagine, the game went back and forth for quite a while. Wangren with the steal, Kelsey Johnson with the finish. Eagles up 8 at 32-24, but Superior Central would start chipping away. Teslin Tinner, a main key in that. She had 6 3-pointers. Stevenson's lead down to 4. Then Vanessa Freeberg will get control of the ball, and she will go coast to coast and hit the layup. This game came down to the final seconds. Wangren hit 2 free throws to tie the game at 59. With 1 second left, Freeberg scored on a layup, and Superior Central hung on and won by the count of 61-59. So, the first game of the doubleheader had Forest Park and Dollar Bay, and Forest Park asserted itself quickly. Kendra Campbell with a 3, 13-2 Trojans. Dollar Bay would not score a basket in the first quarter. Lexi Gussert would. She scores here 17-2 in the second quarter. Now Megan Kangas will get the ball to Alyssa Hakala. She hits from inside the lane. That's the first basket. That's the good news. The bad news is the score is 28-4. Gussert will hit a 3-pointer here. She ended up with 25 on the night. Kangas will connect on the baseline jumper in the second half for Dollar Bay, but it's just too late. Forest Park just too good for the Bays, 56-21. So Thursday night it will be Forest Park and Superior Central. On the scoreboard over in Pellston in Class D Girls Regional Basketball, Brimley takes care of Engadine in the UP half of the bracket, 69-51. And Posen has no trouble with the host Hornets, 66-28. Again, the 2 winners meet Thursday. Class B, how about those Menominee Maroons? 54-52 in overtime over Cadillac. Amanda Simmons had 17, 9 rebounds and 5 blocks. Maddie Andrela had 13 for the Maroons, and even a bigger bargain, they don't have to face undefeated Manistee because Sparta, just over 500, beat Manistee tonight 52-48 in overtime. Again, that game will be Thursday. Class C, let's go to Escanaba, where Lance and Norway were taking part, and that would be Jordan Kramer for the Knights to get things going early. Next for the blue and white, off the miss, Britta Gravold will put it back up and in. She had 15. For Lance, Maddie Swanson will find Alyssa Norback, and she hits from the baseline. 14-10 Purple Hornets after 1. On the move here, another basket. This one's from Brenda Casanova of Norway. Then Abby Hendrickson will get the back door hoop. She had 13. Kelsey Ross with a drive coming up next. And Lance would go on to win this one by the count of 65-54. Pulling away late on a 12-3 run to end the game. Game number 2, St. Ignace and Ishpeming. Doreen Ingle says, grab the ball, hold the ball, take care of the basketball. More or less. I wasn't lip reading that well. Sarah Smith, a new player to watch for the Saints. She gets the hoop on the inside, and yes, she appears to be rather tall. Kelly Wright to Margot Brown with the no-look pass, and that's a basket, and the Saints are still pretty good. They jumped out to a 16-0 lead. Kaylee Engler with the hoop and the foul, but it just would not be Ishpeming's night. St. Ignace won the Class D title for good reason, and they won again tonight, 66-30. So it's the Saints and Lance Thursday night in Escanaba.